Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to our deep dive today. In today's deep dive, we're going to be using context clues. So let's think for a moment. When we're word detectives, what clues help us discover the meaning of unknown words in a text? Yes, we can use the words around a word for clues. We then use the pictures in the book and can then use the word parts to help us. Today, we will use our word detective strategies, such as outside in, to discover the meanings of two unknown words in a text. Let's begin by finding our text. The boy who harnessed the wind. Turn to page 5 and 6. Listen as I read pages 5 through 6. At dawn in the fields, William scanned the maze rows for magical beings, then wondered as a truck rumbled past. How does its engine make it go? Pay attention where you throw that hoe, his father shouted. You'll cut off your foot. Did you hear that word, scanned? Let's think about what is going on in the text. William is standing in the field. He seems to be staring or looking around. So how does this illustration help us understand the word scanned? Our story says William scanned the maze. Notice that looking around the text and using the illustration helped us identify the meaning of this word. We looked at what William was doing. He was looking at the maze rows and trying to see magical beings. This tells us that he is definitely looking around. Now we are going to substitute the word looked instead of scanned in this sentence, since William is looking around in the picture. Listen as I read this sentence, and you tell me if it still makes sense. At dawn in the fields, William looked through the maze rows for magical beings. Does that still make sense? Yes, William looked around at the field for magical beings. Then the word scan must mean looked. The word scan means looked. Great work. Now we are going to remain on page 5 and 6. I'm going to read these two pages aloud. This time we're going to be focusing on a new word. The word is rumbled. At dawn in the fields, William scanned the maze rows for magical beings, then wondered as the truck rumbled past. How does its engine make it go? It is your turn to be a word detective. Use the context clues to help you determine the meaning of the word rumbled. Remember, ask yourself, how do the words outside the word rumble give me clues or help you understand the word? Then, how does the illustration help you understand the word? Finally, substitute the word for rumble and ask yourself, does it make sense? Take a moment to discuss what you think the word rumbled means. The word rumble means to make a continuous, deep sound. Is that what you thought it meant? Great work. To end our deep dive today, let's take a moment to add these two words to our vocabulary journal. Record the word scanned, which means looked. You can draw a quick sketch to help you remember, like the eyes on here. Our next word was rumbled. We said rumbled means a continuous deep sound. Maybe you want to draw the truck that's in our story to help you remember. Great work. Remember that using word detective strategies such as context clues will help you figure out the meaning of unknown words in the text. Great work today.